Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to one of the first English casts in quite a long time here on CodTV.net. My name is P Monkey. Joining me on the mic tonight for this warm-up cast, so to speak, will be the one, the only Ian John Kalashnikov Tannehill, straight from the States with me. Ian, how you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm good. Can't complain. Nobody would listen anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see this cast, man, because it's been a little bit for COD TV since we've been on air like this, for the UK side at least. We will be coming up shortly at 20 CET with some North American versus EU coverage. Joining me on mic then will be Enzy. We also should have a couple chats with Vanner and maybe with Jock Yetch from Bash and Slash. So make sure you guys tune in then. Right now we're going to be covering the Esports Fineness Cup. It's going to be on backlot, it appears, between eXp and WAB. We're just waiting on two more players. So far we have Timmy, Jackal, Crash, Red Tiger, and Lennox from eXp, and WAB side is Nigerian, Rexu, Mariner, and Eplux. Ian, I know that your favorite map is backlot, so what are you excited to see today? What are you looking forward to? What do you expect?
Hopefully lots and lots of wall spins, because that's what makes this map exciting for me. So just being that a-hole who does that type of stuff, and so I normally think it's a pretty defensive sided map. So hopefully we'll see a lot more rounds come on the defensive side, and we'll see what happens, I guess.
Well, we do have all 10 players in the server, so let's go ahead and ready up. Let them get about their business. I would remind you guys to check out esportfineness.com. That is the website for this cup. Shout out to Rewu from ESF for letting us know about this. We'll be doing a little bit of coverage of this whenever we can. We also have Foxconn Challenge and the Bigfoot COD 4 Challenge coming up here on COD TV. And so yeah, any shout outs, you can find me in poundcod.tv or poundcod.tv-UK on QuakeNet. You can also hit us up on Xfire if you have us on there. As I said, we'll bring you plenty of exciting COD 4 action this afternoon, and this will just be our startup here. So eXp and WAB are going to take a little while. I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys to check it out. All of our VOD, special thanks to our sponsor Daily Motion as well. Now we'll just wait. So Ian, predictions for our later matchup between Epsilon and Upper Hand. Of course, Upper Hand being the North American team.
As much as I want to cheer for the North Americans being one, I think it's probably going to go to Epsilon, simply with the fact that, as you and I have discussed over the past few days, Upper Hand's best two players are going to have a massively bad ping to this server, being West Coast. So I think you might see some surprises, but I think that Epsilon should take it fairly easy.
I'm thinking the same thing. Mainly, the extra experience Epsilon has playing more than just 2 or 3 teams, which is what the North American scene is currently limited to, in terms of people that give Upper Hand challenge. I think that it's going to be a little bit less repetitive for Upper Hand, and therefore they're going to have a little bit harder time trying to get the rounds that they need.
It's sad to say it's kind of always been the state of COD 4 in North America. There's always only been 2 or 3 teams that can give anybody a challenge. Of course, back in the old days, you had the Vanguard of EG and Pandemic and Loaded, and now it's, I guess, Spam, VV, and Upper Hand. So, really wish there was more teams to go to play that were actually worthwhile. But what can you do? I guess you can take it away, Jim.
It'll be a knife round, so not too much. Of course, playing this side, they're going to want defense on backlot, but looks like they'll all be going straight through that middle right there. And everybody waits at the fence for a knife.
I like how Mariner's on top of the red. red box and doesn't even see the people behind him.
Well, you know,
He could have got that one easy.
they did put in a...
strategy in the knife round.
Can't blame him for that. But it's going to come all the way down to a 2v2, make that a 1v2. Jackal going to be your last man standing for eXp in the knife round. And he's just going to run away, but he's about to get knifed. So, Mariner Company, not just sitting back, they do take the knife round. And, of course, there's the customary defensive side being chosen to start on. Can't blame him for that, Ian.
No, absolutely not. You know, like I said earlier, I think this map definitely is a defensive side of map. Not so much as bad as other maps, but still defense early is an advantage on this one. So. Go ahead and ready up because I kind of forgot to. You know, shotgun mode. My bad.
Yeah, and we're just waiting on Mariner right now, and we should be underway. If you look down the, excuse me, the rundown here, I'm going to see who's scoping. I recommend that you look at the offensive scope, Ian.
Works for me. I'll try to go ahead and find him. Gonna see a bunch of nades flying by. I still haven't found him yet, so. We do have one kill coming in early, and the offensive scope is, let's see, I found the defensive scope, that's WAB exfil. So Mariner's going to take down a couple people. Mariner getting taken down, found him before, Red Tiger. So I'm going to still switch around and see what I can find here. Yeah, well, Jim, why don't you go ahead and take away the next round, because I'm still trying to locate through this. So.
Well, that was pretty quick, but I guess it turns out they're not running a scope. I kind of like that strategy. You know, it makes a lot of sense. You get that mobility needed of the extra auto. You don't have to worry about a guy being maybe left out of sorts back in L turn. But eXp going to take very slow this round. I guess last round kind of gave him a little bit of a heads up of what to expect. So the first kill will come in from Jackal now onto Nigerian. Mariner, of course, going to be back A, just waiting. Some tags coming in. And it looks as though Timmy's going to be flanking around as Jackal does get his second and third kill into exfil. And Rexu. Crash going to be dropped by Mariner. Timmy looking for another kill. Red Tiger will finish off Mariner. So now last man standing is Eplox. And I'm going to be trying to find him. He's down low apartments. Bombs today. So a little bit out of his reach. He's going to be looking around. Knows that there's one third floor mid. Can't seem to get him to peek. But there he does. It'll be Jackal. Jackal going to drop 4 of them this round. Went on a hunting expedition. And he bagged some game. And there you go, Ian. Pretty good round.
Fall around by him. I wonder if he's sitting there saying, "Oh, my back hurts, guys. Please pick it up because I'm tired of making y'all look bad." So here's going to go ahead and follow in. Let's see. Rex is going to get the early nade on Timmy. So yeah, I'm going to go follow in with Jackal again if I can find him. He looks like he's coming through B side. He's and I'm not sure if I can call that what me and you call that, but he's more towards the B dumpster area. So he's going to be on top of the B dumpster here. He's going to be looking towards the hotel area, apartments. Doesn't quite see anybody there. Of course, one player is down for the eXp team right now as Red Tiger's going to fire back and take down Nigerian. Nigerian, the past 2 rounds, has been the first player down for WAB. So, and of course, let's see. Jackal is going to that one. Looks like 2 in apartments. I believe that's 1 in 10. So as we're going to see Rexu taking on Red Tiger. So it's going to be 3 up currently for the attacking team as Lenny's going to fire back on the exfil. So now it's going to be 3 off. The bomb is going to be down in A, not planted yet, but we're going to see if Jackal's going to go ahead and try to get a plant here. So we're getting some spamming going back and forth. He's kind of boring me, so I'm going to switch off now. As we do see Rexu trying to get some fire down, getting taken down. 3 quick kills from the eXp team, saying, "Oh no, this is our round."
You know, eXp came in there. They used that first round to try to get a feel of the WAB side, and now just really dominating them. You know, as he said, 2 rounds successively, back to back, pretty quick, pretty definitive, and they're making sure to dodge those nades for the most part while getting their own. I mean, look at Lennox. He opens up into Nigerian. exfil will get the revenge shot into him, but Red Tiger right back into exfil. So, you know, you take one down and 2 more coalesce onto you. It's kind of like watching a Hydra of COD 4, if you will. As Crash will take down Rexu, and now 4v2 situation for them. They'll try to find some of these defensive players, and Mariner will get cornered bottom mid, gets taken down by Jackal. As Crash now popping down from above. Explo, your last man standing. He does take down 1, but he's got 3 to contend with. Bombs going down. He's trapped in the stairs, and there's Timmy going to finish him off. So 3-1, real quick for eXp.
good defensive-sided team if you're going down this early on attack. So we're going to see if they can fire some rounds back. I'm going to go ahead and try to follow in with Mariner, as he's been kind of, you know, I don't want to say the player to watch, but certainly the player on top for WAB. See if I can find him. He's going to be still being spawned nading people, so he's going to be with an SMG in hand going into bottom A as Nigerian. Finally, I'm going to take him down first. Going to get a kill into one of the XP members as Jackal's going to fire back and take down Exfil. So it's going to be 2 players up as Nigerian takes down Red Tiger with a nade there. So this round's looking to be strong for the WAB team. Let's see if they can pull it off. So I'm going to try to rotate around as currently Mariner isn't getting any action. So story of my life. I don't know about yours, but I'm going to follow into Red as L turn as Jackal's going to be there. He did see one player hop down in towards Red. He's got bomb in hand, so one player is going to be Red contained. 2 players are going to be in A. Looks like he's going to retreat back and decide to rotate back around to B. See, there's going to be some action over on, I believe, the B side, as there's 2 players sitting there next to each other, so that's going to be Linux, I think. So we're going to see if Linux can rotate around. So I'm just kind of all over the map, so it's like a massive ADHD case for me. As Linux is going to be at hold the wall, going to take down Rexu, so he's going to try to keep his team in here and going to try to come back and see what happens here early on the attack side. It's going to be Jackal and Linux, the 2 top fraggers for eXp team. Going to be trying to get some kills here as Expo is going to take down Linux from 10. Jackal's going to fire back and take down Expo, all up to Jackal. 2 players left standing for WAB team, 18 seconds left. Got to get this bomb down. Not going to happen. He's going to get flashed. So he's going to get taken down. Nice attempt from him, but just close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. It wasn't good enough.
Yeah, and well played now, getting that crucial round to kind of make it within the 1-round win point for him. You know, WB is definitely keeping this up, but I noticed that Jackal just picked up an R700, so I will follow him, see what he's going to do. Probably going to go for top 10, try to see if we can find anything, but nades abound as Exfil and Mariner back-to-back nades into Crash and Red Tiger, giving themselves a 5-3 advantage at the moment. And this could be the turning point of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, as we're looking for them to take the advantage. Timmy into Mariner, but Nigerian drops Jackal, so there goes that scope for you. And now just Timmy and Lennox left. Lennox going to be stuck into the bottom mid area as I'm trying to find Timmy, see what he's doing. Looks as though he's encountered Exfil, and Lennox will drop Exfil. So 2v3, Lennox still within a hair of dying, however. He's got a player behind him. Timmy will spot that player. Top apartment's looking for the kill. Not going to quite find it, though. And that'll be Explo who got tagged up, but he'll get his regen, and now Lennox has to go try to find that bomb. It's in L turn, though. He'll be moving pretty cautiously back that way through Africa. And he picks up some ammo. Not what you want to see in this case. Tags going into Timmy, but there is Lennox into Nigerian as Rexu drops Timmy, and now both players that are left have rotated the B site. Lennox has the bomb. He knows they're both over there. He's going to boogie. He's going to go in there. He's going to get that plant down. And that could be all she wrote. But, oh, poor decision of side. Gives away his position. Gets tagged from top apartments and now has to run away. So he's wasted a little bit of time there. Could have had that plant down on the other side. And now he's going to go for it again behind the bomb. Player to his left. Interested to see what happens here as Rexu will be waiting for that smoke to clear. Tag's going to come in. Rexu gets another tag into Lennox. He's looking to finish him off. Expo all the way up there on top apartments. And there's Rexu. Takes him down through that wall. Pretty standard spam, but great play nonetheless. And Rexu really coming in huge that round. Looks as though WAB going to even this up. 3v3.
Explosives diffused.
And other than Jackal and Lennox, not too much of a story on that EXP side, Ian.
No, absolutely not. You can't just have 1 or 2 players carry your team. At least in Europe you can. In America you certainly can. But it's not what you need to see from the ESP team there. And of course, getting close to having the bomb down both times didn't quite make it happen. So as Exo's going to take down Jackal with the scope shot over in the backside of the B alley. So I'm going to go ahead and try to follow in with, let's see if I can find over. Let's see, who do I want to go? I'm going to go with Lennox because he's kind of the last player standing a few times anyways. Lennox is going to go ahead and take a SMG shot from Mariner there. He's going to get some spam back towards him on the tractor side of mid. So he's just going to be sitting there trying to wisely regen and see what happens. As Expo's going to take down Red Tiger. Crash going to take down Expo firing back with a dome shot into Lennox. So 2-all left standing right here. As now it's going to be down to 1 player. Expo left as Timmy takes down Rexu. So I'm going to try to find it. Expo is currently in the mid there, in the mid house. That's the 1 player taking down the Deagle shot. Bomb is finally going to go down from eXp. It's something we haven't seen much of yet. So the bomb is down, and of course Expo is front A, and looks like Timmy's going to be coming towards cinder blocks. Almost saw him, but he worked his way back to Elter. Looks like Timmy's going to be working around the back side of him. I think Timmy doesn't know where he's at, so he's going to go ahead and rotate in. Smoke's down, so Timmy's going to come in. This is fixing to be all she wrote. And no, it doesn't look like it. The fake kind of came off as Timmy's going to get some fire. Massive fail here. We're going to see what happens as he's choosing to run off. So that was kind of bad played by Timmy. Timmy could have got that round, but he didn't. So
Timmy!
Facepalm there.
Yeah,
Explosives diffused.
I don't know what he was thinking right there. And come out as he planned. And, you know, 4-3. They're starting to pull back ahead. I mean, if they start taking the lead now on defense, it's not going to be too grand for them on the other side, Ian.
Absolutely not.
You know, I will watch now as Rex, who does get an early nade into the Red Tiger. X still back in the Timmy, so they're dropping them left and right. And Mariner going to take down Lennox. It looks to be almost the teammates, but Crash says no thank you to that and takes down Expo as he pushes up on that B side. Now Crash does have the bomb, and he spots on top of apartments, but Expo will drop him. So now, last man standing will be cornered inside of MG, and that's Jackal. But he's not laughing like a hyena. Instead, he's getting dropped. And that'll be Rexu on the kill. So Rexu really stepping up the past couple rounds. He and Mariner are going to be tied in that second place slot with 6 kills apiece. And, you know, Jackal and Lennox still carrying over on eXp.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and follow with Expo this round. He's certainly been the man of the hour for WAB. So this crazy... I don't know what I can say here. Lance is going to take down Nigerian. So WAB Expo is going to be low B with the assault rifle in hand. He's going to be looking towards the A bomb. He's going to be running some action. It's going to be a player towards the B dumpster side. I don't think he knows it yet though, as that player knows that his Red Tiger takes down Expo. So again, the kills coming in for eXp there. So now they've finally got a 4v3 advantage. So we're going to see if they can get around back on attack and see what happens. As you do hear the plant going down, Crash does hear it. Doesn't matter though, as Mariner takes down Timmy and Expo takes down Crash. So what a change of momentum there in that round. That's going to be all up to Red Tiger, who can't get it happening. They had a 4v3 advantage. Kills just happened left and right. Looked up, blinked, and was one man left standing. Not a good round for the attacking team.
Yeah, you know, they had a bunch of promise there those first 4 rounds. You know, they came back from early defeat, took 3 straight rounds, but it's going to the point now where it just seems as though WAB is adapting perfectly. They're getting them out of position. They're forcing them to do things they don't really want to do. And, you know, you see Mariner, he pushed all the way out to Bricks, got a couple tags. And it'll be Jackal who starts to save the day, though, takes down Nigerian, gives his team a 1-man advantage. Jackal again into exfil, so Jackal, bomb carrier, and main kill machine, but Mariner with a randy little nade right there into mid, going to drop him, and that puts the bomb down, second floor mid, so eXp is going to have to rotate to find that. We'll look at Crash now. He knows that there's one over there. Call has come out from his teammate about the guy at Laundry. He's looking to support him, so 3 men focusing on that player, leaving one guy to worry about the other 2. And Rexu now, for WAB, going to be pushing up into the mid area, his low courtyard mid. There's a player to his right in that house, as well as a teammate in that house. Mariner, who does take down Tim. So Timmy going to get dropped, putting in a 3v3. And Eploc's going to get dropped as well by Lennox after Red Tiger gets the explosives planted. So Rexu takes down Red Tiger. Crash right back into Rexu, and now it's all up to Mariner. So let's lock off onto him. He's picked up that AK to augment his arsenal, so to speak. He's got 2 players right around Laundry. He's going to spot one at that half wall. Gets the tag. Does not quite finish him off, however. So Lennox tagged. Mariner tagged. We're going to see who gets the better of this battle right now as they're in a corner. And there will go Mariner into Lennox. He's got one more player to worry about, and he's prone. But, oh! Crash takes him down. So crash and burn for him that round. But mainly a pretty significant playstyle coming out here from WAB. Still in the lead.
Well, that's what's going to be what matters on the defensive side here. Is eXp is trying to fire back. Best thing you can do is hope for breaking even here. So as nade's going to come flying, I think it's one of the first rounds that actually no nades come down in the first few seconds on one of the players. Oh, look, I spoke too soon. As Nigerian's going to get that grenade onto Linux there. So, and of course, that was a top, not top fragger, one of the 2 top fraggers to eXp. As Expo was going to take a scope shot on the Red Tiger. So, and Expo is going to fire back into Jackal. 2 kills coming in from WAB. So it's going to be 2 players left, Timmy and Crash, for the attacking team eXp here. So, of course, Crash is going to be in the mid stairs as Timmy's going to take down Nigerian. So, and of course, Crash probably fits to get taken from behind as Timmy gets taken down. Exfil takes down Crash. Not looking good. 7-4. Need to get this last round to hope to have some salvage and get some momentum going in the second half, Jim.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they have what they need for the defense, but eXp is really in a pressure spot at the moment. So I'm going to watch Rexu, see what he's going to do to make sure that the A site is contained. He's making, his quick peeks up to top A. Hasn't seen anyone. Mariner now has the bottom to watch for him. So we've got A on lockdown, and there goes Exfil and the Jackal, who managed to get onto the bomb. But no worries, there's a scope watching that. Red Tiger responds into his teammate, which isn't too good right now, as Timmy will finally get a kill onto the enemy team, taking down Exfil. So drops that scope for him, reduces their range capability a little bit, but A site's pretty well locked down. Timmy, though, going huge this round so far. He takes down Mariner as well, giving himself 2 kills on the round. He's looking for a third, looking for that hat trick, wants to go big, as it were. But Nigerian's going to be waiting there, takes down Red Tiger. Nigerian again looking for another kill into Timmy, but Timmy pulls out that deagle and just guns him down. Wild West style at the moment, and it's now a 2v2, so eXp coming back from some mistakes to make it a 1v2, 2v1 in their favor to be precise, as Rexu's dropped it. It's going to be up to Eplox right now. He is top apartments with an AK. The bomb is going to go down sooner than he's expecting, I believe, as he's slowly moving forward, and there is the bomb. He's got a player to his left, and he sees one going top A as well. Gonna log off on Timmy, who is top A, see if he can get this other kill and just be the all-star of this round, and there it is! Takes him down, gives them a shining ray of hope in this otherwise dark facade of nastiness. And, you know, 7-5, good round for the, good half for the defense, Ian, but 5-7, still not too shabby for attack, and at least kept them in there.
Absolutely. I think getting 5 rounds on attack is basically puts you in a good setup for the defensive side of this map. So again, like I said, not as massively defensive sided as some maps that say City Streets or the infamous map called Pipeline, which nobody plays anymore, thank God. But you know, 5 rounds puts you in a good situation here. So as Manor's going to get the early nade kill into Red Tiger, so it's going to be an early advantage there for the looks like the attacking team, as Timmy's going to fire back into Mariner. Timmy going huge, but going to be taken down by Expo as Exfil fires back into Crash with that scope. Lennox going to be taking down Rexu. Lennox going huge, taking down Nigerian. So Exfil finally stopping him and say, oh no, I don't think so. As it's going to be all of the Jackal, who of course does have that R700 in hand in apartments. So it looks like both players on the other team, looks like Expo is going to be towards mid area. Might get taken out here soon, but he didn't. Excuse me, it's going to be 1v1. So, and of course, it does allow both players. I think both players do kind of know where the other ones are. Smoke's going to come down, basically making Jackal useless with that scope and top apartments, unless he knows how to spam stuff. But Expo, of course, is wisely going to plant on the right side of the bomb, so it's going to be kind of hard to spam there. The bomb does go down, so it looks like Jackal is still just going to be sitting around twiddling his thumbs, just waiting for something to happen. As, you know, not going to happen, though, as anybody with a brain would know, hey, this coach's probably going to be watching me here, so I'm not going to peek. So Jackal's going to be going into mid-house here. Does see the player. Oh, as Jackal doing a mighty quick scope onto Expo. You know, Jim, to me, the bomb's down. Why would you risk it getting out in the open like that? So that's just my thinking. But this round is, of course, going to go to the defensive team.
Explosives diffused.
Well, I mean, there are different schools of play. I mean, you just think about our team, Ian. Typically, we play the person, not the bomb. The reason that he might have been moving there is because he figures, you know, this scope's going to be moving pretty quick. He knows the bomb's down. He's at a pretty far distant place. He's got very little time. Might as well try to catch him off guard. And unfortunately for him, he didn't exactly accomplish that goal. But it's a new round, new story. Lennox going to get tagged up pretty early. Will get his reach in, however, but it'll be Mariner into Crash. And now Nigerian going to finish up that second kill for him, takes down Timmy. So 5v3 situation. Mariner going to get his regen, but Jackal finally going back into Exfil. So scope into scope action right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we are, of course, on MP_backlot. Second half, Jackal looking for a kill top A, misses it, gets a little bit of tag, but he's going to come out of that basically unscathed. Now I'm going to watch over onto Lennox, who has a player in the mid. He hears 3 of them as well into A. And he's about to push into the den of the Lions, some might say. But Jackal into Mariner. Ekblocks right back into Lennox. Nigerian into Jackal. Red Tiger, your last man standing, will take down Nigerian. He's got the player in the mid. He could hear him reload. And so he's going to have to crawl through this hole, see what he can do. And, oh, that's some poor calls right there by Rexu, who basically won the round for eXp, taking down his teammate before being dropped himself. Don't want to do that. That's a prime example of what not to do 101 in COD 4. But, Ian, what did you think of that round? Should that have happened? Should that have occurred? Should it be an eXp round?
Explosives diffused.
I think it really shouldn't have been an EXP round there. If you look at the setup, had a player above him in mid, had that player at center blocks. They were basically set up for him to come into him. And I don't know if that was bad calls or somebody got pissy on Vin or what, but that was brutal for them. So that's got to be something that sinks your heart there. It's nade going to come down by Timmy. Expo firing back the nade by Jackal. You know, Jackal did basically put this team on his shoulders last round at one point, so he's going to be down early. So that's going to be scoped down. Timmy taking down Expo. Timmy going huge here. 2 kills again. Lennox taking down player. Mariner taking down Lennox. So it's going to be two players left, excuse me, 1 player versus 3. I'm going to try to rotate him around to Rex. Rex is getting spammed here. Red Tiger taking him down before I could even get around onto him. So big round by Timmy. Timmy has been just, you know, some rounds he's been on fire, some rounds he's been kind of mediocre, but man, when he's been on, he's been on.
Yeah, and I mean, we just have a bunch of individual play really kind of holding eXp together right now. And I'm going to look over on Exfil on the WAB side, see what he can find. He's pretty well smoked out at B. Does spot one going towards that rat hole, however. I'll pull out that deagle and look for the kill, but that player's ran away. Jackal, in the meantime, is taking down Eplox. And Timmy, of course, being the player at Rattle, is going to spot one top apartments and bottom apartments. Red Tiger takes down Rexu in the meantime. And Nigerian back into Red Tiger. Jackal into Exfil, so scope into scope, albeit with a deagle. That's going to be the story of this round yet again. And tags coming in from that top apartments area. Lennox going to be on the flank, pushing over towards the bottom stairs, seeing what he can find. As Nigerian will take down Timmy. Crash into Nigerian. Mariner into Lennox. And now Mariner looks to be your last man standing. And he's going to be dropped by Crash. Nice little tap shot there all the way from Laundry. 9-7, they're pulling ahead. We've seen it before, however, and I don't quite know if eXp has the stamina, you might say, to last in this showdown of COD 4 on MP Backlot tonight.
You know, it'd be interesting to see as Lennox getting an early car kill on the Nigerians. You know, we'll see what happens here, Jim. So I think they might. I think he might be wrong. As Jackal is going to be, again, just taking out early kills here. Early kills are always important in Backlot. As Rexu going to get a dome shot on Lennox. So 3-on-4 right now, 3 players for the WAB team. As Expo is going to take down Red Tiger. So it's going to be, let's see if we can follow around the plant. It's going down, actually. I'm going to focusing on Jackal as I've just kind of had, I guess, wood for him as he's going to get tagged on a guy on the stairs on the A site. So doesn't get the kill though. So we're going to see what happens. He's going to be towards the mid connector there. As Timmy's going to take down Rexu. Mariner does of course get the plant down, so it's going to be up to Mariner. So Mariner's going to be actually in bottom A. Not so fast, my friend, as Crash is going to take down Mariner. So, I mean, Jim, what do you do if you're the attacking team here and just luck is not going your way?
I'm gonna follow this round and get a little bit more of an idea of what's going on, but they need to. They're taking A site really well. They're just not consolidating their effectiveness on the map, and they're dying the early nades and stuff that they should know about. I mean, as you can see, Jackal gets a nade into Exfil and nearly takes down Nigerian as well with that nade. Tim gets a late nade into Rexu. I mean, 2 early nade kills, Ian. Not helping your cause on Backlot. You know, we call this nade lot, and there's a reason for it. And Timmy gonna add to his total, take down Eplox. So now 2v5 situation early again in this round. These guys did an excellent job on defense, but that's easier side. You got to follow through on the second one too. The Nigerian's gonna say, "Well, screw you, P-Monkey. I'm gonna pull off a deagle shot," and he sure enough did. But now he's the last man standing. And Lennox will drop Mariner, gonna get taken out by his own team as well. Nigerian gets a kill through there on the Crash, but Red Tiger right back into him. 7-11. Time for a churro again.
Absolutely. It's one of those oh thank heaven moments. Not looking good as defense is of course pulled ahead 11-7 there, as you already stated. So again, the early nade's coming. It looks like WAB has finally decided, oh no, we're not going L turn. We're going to wait back. And of course, that doesn't play well in your favor either if you can't beat those nades. It is of the essence to actually beat those nades if you're going A, which they've been going A pretty heavy. As Expo's going to take down Crash. So I'm going to go ahead and try to follow him with Mariner here. He just looks like he might be getting some action. So sure enough, he does. L-turn gets the spam towards Lennox there, but nothing's going to happen. So, and of course, Mariner is going to be in front of the APC. He's going to get that grenade kill on Lennox. Just throws it straight up in the air and says, hey, laws of gravity, Isaac Newton. Let's see what happens. So as Timmy is going to get the brain shot on Rexu. So Timmy's going to be back towards the yellow car there. As Timmy takes down Expo. Timmy going huge right now. So as Expo's finally going to take down Timmy, it's going to be two all here as one player, it looks like the plant is going to be geared towards the A plant as one player is going to be towards steel. One player is going to be wreck container. Doesn't think Mariner knows exactly what either is right now. Mariner has bomb in hand, and of course Expo is going to be in top A as Expo is going to get spammed here pretty heavy. Get some tags going in, so Mariner is going to move in on wreck container. And Mariner just gets a great kill there on Red Tiger, so it looks like WAB finally might have a sign of life here, but they're going to see if that Jackal's going upstairs. Jackal taking the deagle shot, and Jackal suddenly has the advantage. Again, eXp has had it going in there, can't get the plant down, and gets just outmaneuvered, outplayed. It's just not looking good for them, Jim, when that happens.
Yeah, I mean, Jackal scores a palindrome, man. It's 21, 1, and 12, and this guy's really just on the top of the world right now in COD Forest. Lennox, it's a plus 15 nade. Car for the win. And we're going to follow in on Rexu and X. We'll see what they can do. They both got AKs. Both got very little chance of doing anything here. X with a bomb. But these are not their star players. They're going to come in positively tremendous at the moment if they want to see anything happen. As Crash will get tagged up, but Lennox takes down Rexu. It's all up to Xville. He's got all 4 letters of the word life in his name. Maybe it'll breathe life into this game, but I don't think it'll happen. But oh my god, he takes down Red Tiger, takes down Jackal. He's got 2 more coming. Spots one in front of him, manages to escape with his life. How the hell this young man is still alive is befuddling to me. I have no idea, no reason to explain here to you, ladies and gentlemen, how he's managed to avoid all these bullets flying in his direction. It's like a twisted game of dodgeball, but Timmy will put an end to this strife as he takes him down 13-7. Your score for eXp, and this has been the Esports Finest Cup. Check them out at esportfinest.com. Special thanks to these guys for asking us to come on tonight and cast this. Ian, do you have any final words?
You know, at what point when you're on attack, if you keep getting naded, keep getting held up, do you finally say, you know what, this isn't working, let's go B? I think that really hurt him at some point, and getting in there and not getting set up, and, you know, like that last round we saw Jackal go in there, you know, it looked like it had the potential to be a good team, but, you know, just didn't capitalize. So props off to eXp there.
Yeah, and you know, special thanks to Ian Tannehill from over in the States for coming on and doing this. Enzi will be joining me later this evening at 20 CET. We'll be doing the NAEU exhibition brought to you by NationalESL.com, the American version of the ESL you're so familiar with. It'll be between Team Epsilon, top European team there, and Upper Hand Esports, one of our better teams in the United States. So check that out. It's a 2-map showdown. I'm wondering if Upper Hand will choose Vacant, Ian. That could be interesting against European teams.
Yeah, that would be a fun one to see. Because, you know, it especially with certain players on the Upper Hand team, of course. You know, the map is more suited towards them, so it would be fun. There might be a little bit of rage going on if it happens. So we'll see.
Yep. Well, for now, I am P Monkey. On the mic to me tonight was Ian Tannehill. Check out Dailymotion, our sponsor at COD TV, and catch up with us later. All right.